thunder and lightning going on in many parts of the state. Here's a look at your forecast first, though, for the next 24 hours. As we go through the night, the clouds thickening up, temperatures holding close to 70, and an increasing chance of showers and thunderstorms this evening. And I'll show you where they are right now in just a second. But here's what goes on tomorrow morning. I still think we have a chance of some early morning wake-up calls from thunder, and then kind of a decent midday and an increasing chance of at least isolated storms developing tomorrow afternoon as we warm to 80. 77 the high today in Portland, mid-80s elsewhere on most other parts of the Northwest. Now, as you look off to the east right now, we had a bunch of blue sky right here. That is quickly being filled up with darkening skies and building storm clouds. You can see those even better as you look to the south now from our south waterfront, right over the south waterfront. And look how dark the skies are getting. That is the leading edge of a line of showers and thunderstorms that are working its way towards the valley. You could see in the last half hour or so, I rolled this time lapse and watched the clouds just suddenly explode there. That's the instability moving north, and here it comes. This area right here was a severe thunderstorm near Brighton Bush Hot Springs, still very strong, but no longer severe. It had more than 1,000 lightning strikes in 30 minutes for that part of the Cascades. And notice how this line then of showers extends all the way out down almost to Corvallis. And in fact, at times, some of these lines may go all the way to the coast. We've had some lightning strikes down here around Eugene, some others near Sweet Home. So even though the lightning's not as intense in this branch of this line of instability, it's still possible for the valley as we go through the next few hours. We'll be watching that. And this is probably not the only line to work its way to us tonight, because we've got instability all over the place that's spinning around this area of low pressure, and so we have more opportunities for thunder during the overnight hours. Now, in Oregon, the last 6 hours, I just tracked this, 7,674 lightning strikes. A lot of hail with this and heavy rain, and that's all linked to this area of low pressure, which is bringing in lots of moisture, making it unstable and turning it into thunderstorms, and that's what we have to work with. So here in the metro area tonight, thunderstorms are possible all evening and into early tomorrow, and the strongest storms are probably going to be dumping heavy rain and also likely hail. So don't be surprised if you run across that. And there could be a repeat, although it should be less widespread tomorrow evening. Now, what about the weekend forecast? I think tonight and tomorrow morning you have a chance of some thunder, some places along the coast. Otherwise, a pretty good weekend at the beach. Thunderstorms are likely tomorrow on the Cascades, and we'll just cut it back to a chance of thunderstorms on Sunday. Meanwhile, for the gorge, there will be scattered thunderstorms that move across the gorge at times tonight and through the weekend. And that's true for central and eastern Oregon, although tonight, to me, seems to be the biggest night east of the Cascades. Here in the metro area and the valley, I've got early morning thunder still possible, and then perhaps some afternoon isolated thunderstorms as we go through tomorrow evening. So we're tracking that, and boy, a lot of weather to come tonight. So just keep an eye on the skies. If you're in the valley, you want to look to the south and to the east. That's where most of the weather is going to be coming from for us tonight.
And we've been keeping an eye, too, on the California wildfire, and conditions there are fueling that as well.
Oh, yeah. Well, they've got the winds, and they're much hotter than us. And the other thing is, these are live pictures right now. I mean, it is just bone dry. I mean, we think we've been dry here, but right. Much of California is bone dry, yeah.
And Bruce, keep us up to date on the lightning situation and the storm situation.
I will,
here.
all night. Yeah. Yes, you bet.
All right. Well, coming